email subscribership lists to get the lowdown on, for people in the know on big protests. But this particular protest is organized more professionally. So, yeah, I thought she knew me. I'm being told no. She just has attitude, as if she owns absolutely nothing, as if she owns the city. She probably thinks she has a lot of family members and that they run the show. Meanwhile, they're totally run by other people. So we'll just moving on. We'll try to be nice. And it's funny because typically, Sharon, myself, the nicest person on the face of the earth, I have a hard time being nice all the time because but I sound pleasant, that's sort of smooth it over with that. Fine Garden Creations. I have to get through the day without, flipping out, whatever. Putting on a Meter Maid show. Is that what they did to them? Okay. Did they get paid extra, the Meter Maids, for that whole debacle? Yeah. Was it 1 or 2 seasons? At the time I didn't know if they were actual Meter Maids or if they were actors who came in to play the role. If they were willing to do special Meter Maids parking authority situations. But whoever the cameraman was, they did a pretty good job of obfuscating the truth, by extrapolating a million other people and putting in the characters who wound up with Meter Maids, who probably took acting school, and wound up with those jobs, So I forget if it was called Meter Maids, or I have to go on there because it was, Philadelphia Parking Authority. Rarely do people say Meter Maids because now we have kiosks. So the meters were all taken out. In fact, they might have removed the meters and gone with these modern kiosks just when that show ended, because they did actually read meters as Meter Maids. So I'm kind of curious. Oh wait, Open Streets. So they also have Open Streets this Saturday. So they have a protest at City Hall and Open Streets for, oh no, that's Sunday. That's right, Sundays. So every Sunday during April is Open Streets. They've been doing this year round where it's all like, it's mostly family oriented kids, stuff like that. 30 years, Levan, fresh baked cookies, after 6 months, or after like 4 months of not having one, I broke down and bought one the other day as a little treat. It took me 2 days to eat it. They're really big for $5.50. So Open Streets might be calling for, refreshed landscaping and or removal of some things. And on Sundays, no cars can park on the streets. Right, looks like Back to the Future with this Nissan Altima. The banged up front there. Someone's suggesting, certain people can call for rain or what have you, and sure enough it came. Or our weather is fairly accurate. You can look online and it'll say right around 7:30, 8 o'clock expected rain. So we're just going to say that someone who's been projected and promoted as being important among a very low group of people, we're important, we know this, we know that. They will just say that she called for it to rain, he or she, and meanwhile they put on a whole show on the streets. This is what I'm told, and it was already in the forecast, so which is why I brought my umbrella. So we'll head on this way. Also, it's been pretty cloudy, ever since I woke up. I was like, it seems like it's gonna rain. Well, that. Icon Vince. Icon building is here on that sign, and then Vince period is that clothing store way down there. So I always like to say Icon Vince. Icon building events. It's like the Electric Factory. Icon Vince. Icon Vince. Period. So that's, you know, I'm not taking credit for that. You know, I had to be shown a lot of things, and, you know, secret educator in the sky, I guess. And I was like, oh, I'm convinced. There used to be newsstands here, and they had an icon like newspaper or coupon clipping or whatever it was, one of those papery things that you get out of a plastic newsstand, and that one happened to be plastic. Oh no, was it metal? Some of them were plastic, some were metal. It was a yellowish. They used to have a bunch here, but we've also had, you know, serious homeless issue. So they might have gotten a little damaged with people hanging out. Anyway. So you could even see the newsstand and be like, I'm Vince, and Vince is that corner store there, directly across where that guy in a blue hoodie is. So, alright. So there you have it, the little morning tour of the New York City lights on Market Street, the neighborhood, and so forth and so forth. 1213 Locust, the teddy bear at Dara, Thai restaurant. Yesterday I had to go a different route, and today what did I do yesterday? I took a different route yesterday, so that's it. Have a happy good morning.